this broadcast, please respond. My name is Nobody, and I am a survivor. I have an underground bunker and supplies. I repeat, if anyone can hear me, please respond. Good morning, evening, or afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for episode 36, or no, 35, I believe. I'm losing track now, of the road to 10K. In between videos, all I really did was made up some more rebar frame and spread these out a little bit due to one of the comments. Got me thinking maybe the zombies can go over a single block. I'm not 100% sure. I probably can test that if I feel like it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go on and spread them apart like that. Thanks for that suggestion, by the way. Hold that. Now, there were a couple more suggestions here, but I'm not 100% sure that you understood what I was trying to do here. This is simply to keep the zombies basically from catching up with me on Horde Night. And that's all it is. So I don't really want to run across the top or anything, because that's going to take a lot more electricity. This is probably the simplest way that I found to do it. I do appreciate the comments, by the way. Keep them rolling, like in anything. If it's against what I'm doing, if it's for what I'm doing, I don't mind. I will address each one that I can, especially for the time being, until I get too many of them. But yeah, I would normally agree with you on the up and down way. But with what we're trying to do here, it's not really going to fit for the base design. Now, I don't really want to add the things right here as well, because that's basically what these spikes are for, is just to keep them from beating on the walls. That's what most people add them for, I believe. But with the base style that we have, I don't really think it's going to fit very well. I might do a base like that later, just to show the different ways that you can do them. In fact, I'm going to be doing, I'm probably going to end up doing some videos on base design, like the one-offs and stuff, with every different base design that I know of and I can think of. So I will address that one in the future. I do like those, but they require a whole lot of electricity, so, and I'm not looking to go just farming gas all the time. So that being said, what we're going to do today is we're just going to work on getting the rest of these set up over here. I'm kind of hoping I get a screamer spawn here so I can show you what this is for while I'm working on the base. That would be awesome, especially at night. That way I can run around and actually show you these in action. If not, I might just intentionally spawn a screamer and then show it at the very end of the video. I can do that just by opening up all my forges downstairs. So basically, all I've done is I took out all these blocks because I don't like the way that the blocks look on it, and I'm doing the ramps right here. Now, I understand this is not symmetrical, and I do kind of like the idea of going up, but that would require me to put more walkways, and it would be off with this piece right here. So that's the only reason I'm not doing that. That would have been a great addition, though, if you ask me. If I hadn't went at the angle up here, I think. So that being done, we're just gonna lay the upstairs real fast, and I'll be doing all the downstairs stuff off camera, except for like running the wires from there to there. I just basically want to show you how I'm gonna set all that up downstairs as well. So let's go on and get started on laying this out as well. So basically all I'm doing, oh yeah, I'm going to need more of the rebar frames, the ramps. I can go on and queue a bunch of those up and start doing my block stuff that I need to do as well. Now the good thing about this design is, because of the way I'm doing it, and I am digging up underneath downstairs, it's going to help out quite a bit. I don't have any rebar frame or rebars on me. Let me go grab some. I've had a bunch of them queued up, so I should have about, yeah, I got 1,000 here. But the great thing about it is, since I'm going from underneath to do all the fences and stuff, I can actually lay the support structure up top without having to worry too much. So I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. I'm just going to go on and queue up about 50 of these because I'll probably use them before they're all said and done. I thought 40 would be enough, but apparently not. Oh yeah, and while I'm thinking about it, I need to queue up as many of those as I can because I will be needing them for the outside. I want to go on and get all that laid out as well and upgraded. I'm probably going to have to make a lot of concrete mix in between videos while I'm downstairs digging. I'm probably just going to auger most of that out. The reason why I wasn't augering the other day was just because the auger can get out of control sometimes. So it's not necessarily a great idea. You can control it. It takes a lot of practice. But I just don't like to use the auger for anything where it really matters that I don't accidentally hit something else. Like when you're digging out a special area with dirt, it breaks through the dirt so easy. If you misclick on a simple area, you've got to fill it in and stuff. So that's the only reason I wasn't using the auger. But I'll probably use it once I understand the underground structure that I'm going to be doing a little bit better and get it set up. I'm just going to grab 36 of them for now. That way we can get out there. Once I understand and have it laid out a little bit better, once I get the whole side over there done, then I'll know what I need to cut out and what I don't need to cut out, and then I'll probably just auger everything. It'll be easier not to make mistakes that way. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go on and finish laying these down real fast. Just so we can see what the entire base is going to look like when it's done. Because this is going to be, like, visually from the outside, minus the fact that we don't have the actual wires laid here, we're gonna actually see what the overall base will look like. And I do want to check those from a distance as well, for the screenshot screenshot for my what do you call them? Let me see. Yeah, I did that. Okay. Basically, yeah, for the thumbnail. That's it. But going and lay all this out, get it set up, and then I'll upgrade it afterwards. We needed plates here too. So plate here and plate here. Now, I think one of the problems was with the base design that you didn't like, hold that, was that... Ooh, let me kill this. Interesting. I'm not worried about getting to him right now. But yeah, I think it was the plates you didn't like on the top, right? Well, yeah, I can't really think of a better way to do that without going up. So that's the only reason I'm using the plates there. I kind of think it looks a little janky too. But I just have to deal with what I've got, so. Okay, so we're going to get these laid out. But the plates are just as strong as everything else too, so just remember that. That'll help out a little bit. I might as well... Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll lay this down here. That way, it looks a little bit better, and... Let me see. Let me upgrade this. Yeah, I kind of like that. And I'm going to go on and put a plate here, a plate here, and a plate here, just because... I think it looks better with those 3 plates versus 1 plate. Even though I have supports, it's just, it looks more even that way. I don't like having a single plate. Like, what I don't like is the way you have to do something like this. That looks a little off to me, you know? Or right here. And also, opening this up made it a little easier, I think, for me to get down into the generator bank. So, I like that a little bit better. I don't feel so claustrophobic right here. So, I'm kind of glad that I had to do that. Let's see. Go on and finish up these. Okay, there we go. I don't need it there. I need it there and there. I'm just going to go on and, yeah, I might as well just do all of these first and then lay everything else out around, just like I'm laying these out all at once. That's going to bug me knowing that that's not fully up or fully repaired there, so I'm just going to repair it before I put the thing down. And there. And I can do this side now. And this side. Yep, I need more ramps. See, I didn't realize I was going to be using that many of them. So that's the issue, I think. I'm going to go make some more, but let me think. Is there anything else that I'm going to need as well? That way I don't have to keep going back and forth. I think that should pretty much be everything we need, just more ramps. I've got plenty of plates. I don't think I'm going to use 27, but I'll make a couple just to make sure. I think I've got enough of the frames. I need. Ooh, wait, no, I just used up all my rebar. Beautiful. That moment when you realize you screwed up. Let's see. I can make more rebar now, I believe. Yeah, I've got plenty of stuff for rebar, so I'm just gonna make another 1,000 rebar frame. I don't want to use up all my iron, obviously. I've decided to start just making sure that I had so many things in this ore container here. I just decided to start melting it all down just to get it inside of the forge for when we need it. I'm also about to start steel, and I'm going to need a lot of iron for it. So that's something that I'll concentrate on in between videos. I'll probably just spend a day mining along with everything else I was going to do and take care of all that. So I know I've got enough of everything that I need. Alright, so we should have plenty. No, we don't have any of those yet. Okay, so arch frames. I'm just going to go lay these down while I'm waiting for this rebar. Just so I can show you what everything's going to look like once we're done and start upgrading all of those. Alright, so we've got that part laid out. Alright, I'm just going to run around and make sure that I've got all of these finished up because I want to get that done before I forget about it. Because I'll forget about it and it'll stay like that for forever and that'll be annoying. So yeah, basically just laying these across here. Like I said, curvier base looks better, and it gives us more of a more area to run around up top too, so we don't accidentally fall off. And I still need to fix some of this ramp that I've got here. I think I'll do that in a little bit. Okay, so that's done. I need this. So yeah, whenever you're queuing up something for a job you're doing, it's always a good idea, like how I'm doing the rebar here. It's always just a good idea to go find something else you can do in the meantime. That way you don't just stand around. It helps out a lot because the less time you spend standing around, the faster you get your base done. Basically. And I need to really concentrate on, because I'm going to be doing Gnamod. Still kind of weird saying that, but I'll get used to it. Because I'm doing that mod, I'm actually going to need to concentrate on making sure I work as efficiently as possible. Because that's basically what that game is set up for, is making sure you work efficiently. And I love that. I've got some ideas for the next episode too. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm writing them all down before we start. I think I'm going to go with a platform base. I did find out from Hyder and another person that you can actually place your beacon on a platform. He just says that you currently you can actually place it just like any other block, but in the next what do we have here? Just one. He said that you can place it just like you normally would. It's just the next iteration of the mod is going to have to where you have to have some sort of block below it at all times. You can't use a support block to change the block that's under it. So you're just going to have to upgrade that one block completely. So it's going to be a higher upgrade path. And if you start out with like a wood block, you can only go up to I think you can go to steel with it. I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've upgraded wood like that, but basically you have to pay attention when you're setting up your base to what you want to do in the future, and it kind of makes sense. I like that. I've got a plan for now where I'm just going to use wood to place it to start with, but I'm going to upgrade everything to concrete once I can. So I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get into that on Monday. No, Tuesday. No, sorry, Sunday. I'm still trying to get used to my schedule that I have laid out. Alright, so that should be pretty much done. And we should almost have those 1,000 rebar made up, so it's almost time to head back in. Alright, so that's done, and I need to make sure this is upgraded too. That way I can forget about it and not worry myself so much. I think this was a cop explosion, if I remember right, that did all this damage. Alright, so that's done. Come on, buddy. Do I have my knife? Yes, I do. These guys I will not just let sit there and decay. Because 52 feathers is 52 feathers. And that is another thing I'm doing. Directly after we finish the base build here, I'm going to go loot all the bookstores trying to get exploding crossbow bolts. That's the #1 priority at the moment, because this base is set up almost specifically for exploding crossbow bolts. So the quicker I can get those, the quicker we can really ramp up the zombie count. Alright, so that's done. Yeah, okay, so all that's upgraded, so I'm good on that. I'm going to go run in and grab my rebar that I just made up so we can make up more frames. I think we needed the... yeah, we needed the ramps, didn't we? I'm just going to make like 100 ramps because apparently we're using those like they're going out of style. Wow, they're not done yet. Interesting. I can make 100 though, so I'm going to go on and do that. Alright, so now for any of you guys experiencing lag in these menus here, the reasoning for that is not the mods. Every mod will have that if they have a bunch of... oh, wait, wrong ones. Let me cancel those, although I'm not complaining about having extras. The reasoning for that is the way that the Fun Pimps have it set up. And they never claim to be optimized at all, so you can't fault them for it. It is still an alpha. Yeah, they've got a lot of work to do, but they've got a small team doing it, so I'm not complaining too much. But the reasoning for it is the way that these lists are set up, it constantly refreshes the entire list. So there's nothing that the mod authors can really do to clean that up. So anytime that they want to add in anything like these rebar frames and extra blocks or anything that you can make, once they reach past a certain number of recipes, it's going to lag, and there's nothing they can do about it. So the easy way to do that is the ones that you use the most, like say this rebar frame ramp right here and the rebar frame here, just go on and favorite them. That way you can just go down to a list of 2 and it'll speed it right up. I just figured I'd address that while I was in here because I just thought about it. Somebody posted up on the Discord the other day that they were having that issue. And there's not really anything that the mod authors can do about it. Alright, so while we're waiting on those, just check to make sure none of these have restocked. I don't think they have. I've got 2 more days before restock, so... I'm almost leveled. Let's see. I'm kind of holding off to build up some points because I'm going to need a lot of points for anything I do. I'm not going to be spending my points all willy-nilly right now because I'm getting high up in a lot of things and I need to work on them. Like, I need steel crafting, and in order to do that, I'm going to need... Okay, I need 15 points. I need one more point for that. That is the next thing I'm doing is steel smithing. Now, one thing that I've noticed here is these cost the same. I honestly think that if tradesman class is gonna, I understand that there's a level requirement for this one. I think no, there's a bunch of other requirements which you're pretty much gonna meet if you can make, or if you're trying to make steel. I think that with the tradesman class, it should cost like 5 points less. That way, it gives you more of a reason to use it. Because it is a reward from finishing the tradesman class quests. So if it costed 5 points less, it would be actually worth waiting to get that one over the steelsmithing. So that's just a thought. So Dwylord, if you happen to watch this video, there you go. That's a thought. Or if actually Slyko, I know you might watch the video, Slyko bro. So if you think about it, go on and recommend that to him, because I think that might be a good idea. It fits a little bit better, if you ask me. Would be nice. Okay, so now we've got our 100 frames. We're gonna just go on and finish this up real fast. And once I get this finished up, that should pretty much be the video for today. Just to show you how the entire base is gonna look. We're gonna get our screenshot and all of that fun stuff, so we can get a really good view of the base from the outside. I hear you out there. I hear a breathing zombie over there. Okay, he's walking away like an idiot. Okay, so go and lay these down. And get them taken care of. I'm going to upgrade everything. And then we'll take our screenshot once we're done with upgrading everything. Oh, we got us a visitor. Nice. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. When they're running on us, the whole reasoning behind this is if I've got, like, say, a group back here that's running on me, right? Like these guys. I'm just going to group these up so I can show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. And here we go. Alright, so if they're running on us and we actually just run through here and jump over this, what's going to happen is they're going to get caught up in that and give us a chance to turn around and kill them. But I was taking too long. That's why I want the exploding crossbow bolts, to be honest, is because that way I won't take too long. But if they do get past that area, we can always just do this. That'll give us more time to kill them without them running up on us. And that's the whole point of it. Like, if I had an exploding crossbow bolt, I could have taken them two out with a single hit. And that's basically what I'm going after. That's why I want the exploders so much. And they won't hit this either. They'll just, like, sit here and run up against it. So that's going to completely stop anybody who's directly following me. But I was playing around with them before I started shooting the video too. I'm not going to loot all these guys yet. I'll do that off camera. Okay, I'm just making sure that I've got all these laid out first. And then I'll start with the next pieces that I wanted to do. Okay, those are done. Yeah, I need to do this side over here. Finish this up. That was 4, right? Yeah, I'm not trying to make this like the most spacious area. I'm actually just trying to make it to where it actually serves the purpose that I was wanting it for. We can always do another base design later just for looks and just see how good we can make it look. And then that's all we'll care about is looks at that point. But we just need to get our ultimate Horde base design first. Because I don't want to waste the resources when I can use it to finish up the Horde base, if you know what I mean. Alright, so those are laid down almost. There we go. Now that we got those all laid down, except for that one, I need to stop saying things like, oh, we're done. No, we're never done. I can go ahead and lay these down. Alright, get these laid. Yeah, I think I might rotate for the streams on which mods we're playing on a pretty much weekly basis. That way no single mod gets overplayed. And I might actually do some in-between videos as well for individual mods. Like if I feel like I want to play a certain mod a little bit more than I have been, I'll go on and throw an extra video in for the week or something like that. So once I get ahead on my schedule, I should be good for that. Alright, so those are done. Might as well do the corners now. Oh, see? That's why I need to quit saying they're done, because I always find at least one spot where I haven't done it yet. And it's usually as soon as I say they're done. Thank you, Murphy. Alright, so lay these down. And we'll just upgrade them all at once. The good thing about the way that we've got these set up is I can do all the rotations simply. Or, like, with the simple rotations. I thought I heard a snake over there. But that way it doesn't take a lot of extra clicking and things like that. So, that's always good. A lot quicker when you can do simple rotations like this. Yeah, like, I thought I might have forgotten those. I was pretty sure I did actually, so that was not, no, I needed 6. And you need to be picked up in that. Alright. And 4. There we go. I'm just gonna go on and lay these down since I've completely forgotten about them. I think I forgot about them over here too, yeah. I got one of them. That's one of the bad parts about doing Let's Plays, is you tend to forget a lot because you're talking while you're doing things, and you're not really paying as much attention as you should be, versus if you were playing by yourself. But, I mean, you just get used to it after a while, I guess. I hope. Alright, there we go. Let me upgrade or fix that while I'm at it. Like I said, it bugs me knowing that we've got things or not at full health down below. Even though it doesn't matter. It's just when you put so much work into a base, I guess, that that stuff like that bugs you. Because if you're going to put this much work into it, might as well make it perfect. Alright, so there we go. Those are up. I'm not going to get the other side quite yet. I'm just going to hit this first. And now I'm going to go to the other side over here and get these. Alright, so that one is placed correctly. Oh man, I couldn't have called that better. That was the last one, and it was the last one that I needed that I know of. I'm going to go run around and make sure that I don't need any more real fast. If I do, that's going to be annoying, but if I don't, that's awesome. And I do. Okay, that's going to be annoying. Let's see, how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I get these? Yeah, okay, so I need 6 more. I'll go make those. And fix you. And you. And you. Now, I know I don't have to fix these things, and I'll probably stop doing it in the future. It's just, if I see them, I'm fixing them right now. Alright, so we can come down here. I do like the placement of this, though. It makes it a lot easier to deal with, because I'm coming down here quite a lot. I'm glad I placed it where I did. Okay, so we need the corner ramp, right? Yeah, 6 of these. Finish those up and get on out there and lay them down, and then we can start upgrading things, so that would be awesome. Let's see. I hate when I do that. Like, I've got a bad habit of accidentally queuing things up whenever I'm in there, because I hit the wrong button. It's the way that I've got my gamepad set up. Alright, so I'm just going to start upgrading, and as I see them, I will put them down. The ones that are missing. We can upgrade this, and then we'll place all of our plates after. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I think this is going to look pretty cool once it's all done, especially from the distance. I'm going to go up top there, and I'm going to nerd pull my way up so we can get a good screenshot of the entire base once it's done. And drop you guys. Upgrade them. There we go. Upgrade these. We're almost done upgrading, so that's good. And we'll upgrade the plates as we put them on. Probably the better idea. Okay. You there, you there. Upgrade them and go do these other two over here while I'm upgrading this. And this will be it for those. Okay, look around, make sure I've gotten everything upgraded. I can't see over there, but I think I did. No, I didn't. See, that's why I always want to look around. It's easy to miss things, so basically it's always a good idea just to double check. Alright, so that's done. Now, I do want to dig this out a little bit better in the future. Make it a little more even. I don't like the way that it just drops down onto the base. I'll work on that on my own time. And show you what I did with it. Just even it out a little bit. Oh, out of concrete. Beautiful. 1 block to upgrade and out of concrete. Go figure. Maybe I have some laying down here. I'm gonna have to get more concrete anyway for the other stuff. Yeah, see, I do have issues sometimes getting down in these, and that's why I actually want to fix that, and I will be fixing that as soon as I can. I don't think I have any concrete in here either, so I'm gonna have to start queuing some stuff up. I do have cement. Yeah, I've got cement and stuff in the rocks thing, I think. Yeah, there we go. I can make up 508 concrete. That should be enough to finish up what we're doing. So while we're doing that, I need to get my plates ready to go. And I think that should be everything we need down here. I'm just gonna check into here, make sure. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to keep this loaded up as much as possible. That way I can just get my resources inside of it. That way when I need them, they're there. We don't need that much clay. We're almost maxed out on clay already. So I'll go in and put in the tungsten. Well, no, not yet. I need to finish up these lead pennies first. And these. I'll put the clay in last, and I'll put the tungsten in last as well. Bullet tips we can hold on to. I might as well just go in and drop some of this stuff off while I'm here. That's the key to keeping it organized, is constantly drop things in the right chests. Okay, farming and meds. Now I'm just going to go in and take one of these. Just to top off my health real fast. I know it's a little bit of a waste, but oh well. This will give you guys a chance to see what I'm putting in every box as well. I don't need you. I do need those, so okay. Tools is good. Yeah, I think that should be enough to drop off for now. I'm gonna go and drop this stuff back off in rocks as well, because I'm not gonna need it. And there we go. Now I'm putting most of my wood, like all my ore in here, like anything that I can make something that is ore, like copper fragments and stuff. I can actually make brass out of those. So that's why they're going in the ore, even though they don't exactly go straight into the forge. Okay. I should have enough concrete in here now. Yeah, that should be good for now. If I need more, I'll come down and pick those up. Now I need to come fix this one over here. And I can do my plates now, and I should be good. Okay, so those have plates. These don't have plates, so I need plates here and here. Going to upgrade them. Those have plates. These don't. Upgrade them. Okay. And these plates are just here to hide the only reason that they are actually here is to hide the fences from the zombies. That way the zombies just can't get to the fence to kill it. Because if they take them out, then this whole structure setup that we've got here is pointless. And that's the whole reason I have them there. Alright, so those are done. Got a few more to do. Hopefully, I think I've got enough plates. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, that was a quick guesstimate. Here we go. Upgrade these two. I'm just keeping an eye out, see if there's any zombies around while I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I am. Ooh, I might not have enough plates. I don't think I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Ooh, I'm one short. Beautiful. That's what happens when you guesstimate. That's why there's the old adage, measure twice, cut once. Or no, I'm 3 short. And concrete short too, so I need 3 more plates and some more concrete. We've got enough concrete downstairs to finish this up, so that'll be awesome, and then we'll be completely done. I'm gonna head on downstairs real fast, pick all that stuff up so we can finish that up, and then we'll go take the screenshot and probably call the episode at that point. Alright, so I need, what, 3 more plates. That's not a plate. I need plates. At least I didn't waste any materials on plates, so I can't complain too much on that. And pick up the rest of this, and I am good to go. We can finish up the upstairs of the base. And once we get the upstairs finished, I'll be done completely up here for as far as I can tell. That's why I wanted to wait until I finished all this up to do the screenshot. because that's what the base is going to look like from the outside. I hear a snake over here, and it's just annoying me. Where are you? Yeah, I don't see him. I'm not too worried about him. He's just gonna annoy me. Oh, there he is. There he went. Yeah, that to me, that noise being out of place like it is annoys me if I hear it. Okay. That's all done, and we've got plenty of rebar frames, so we can get a good shot of it from up there, and that's what we're gonna do. Run on over here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a lot of looting off of camera, and anything interesting I'll put on camera. Like any place we haven't been, like say maybe a bookstore or something like that, I'll put on camera. I'll probably reloot a lot of the places we've been. Oh yeah, I do need to finish up that that top piece, but now you can actually see. Well, no, this is too far away. I don't really like the way that looks. We're going to get a closer screenshot. That way it'll be bigger on the screen and it'll be easier to tell the details and stuff of the base. And I want to get it from one of the corners here, so I might just leave this. Well, no, this will be the last outside screenshot we'll need, I think. I was going to say I would just leave one of those there so I'd know where I was coming from, but okay, is that high enough? Yeah, that's high enough. So this is what the base looks like now. I'm actually gonna have to pull another screenshot when I finish up the little roof area in the center, so we'll do that later. But yeah, this is the overall base layout. So I think this is gonna stay this way. It's not really gonna change except for the center roof of the roof in the middle. But I really do like this base design. I like the layout of it. I don't really think that the from the outside, I really don't think that these little things right here are really out of place. They look kind of interesting there. And they are very functional. They do exactly what I want them to do, so I'm going to leave them in. But if I figure out a better way to do it in the future, I definitely will. But I'm also, the things I'm worried about with those are efficiency for one. Like I said, I'm going to be putting relays and stuff, not relays, what are they? The motion detectors in there, so I don't accidentally, or I don't leave them on all the time, because that's going to take a lot of electricity. I'm going to try to run the whole base off of a single generator, and that would be awesome if I could pull that off. And just use the generator to charge the battery packs like we're doing now. That would be great if we could keep it down below that energy requirement. That way I don't have to go farming up a bunch of gasoline all the time, things like that. So, but yeah, this is the base layout. I think we're done with the outside, and I will go do the inside or underground since we've got it all laid out. I'll go do that off camera before the next episode, and I think it's really taken shape and starting to become the base that I had envisioned, so I'm pretty happy with it. I might also go on and finish up the rooftop there in between episodes. I probably need to, so. But other than that, I will see you tomorrow. As always, people, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like to show your support for the series. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more, show that subscribe button some love. Be sure to click that notification bell to be notified of my daily releases, and maybe one of these videos on screen is of interest to you as well.